If obesity is just about calories, then how come we're not eating more? If the calorie counting model held water, we'd expect rising rates of obesity to be matched by a clear increase in calorie consumption. But the data doesn't quite show that. Large datasets like the NHANES study in the United States, looking at trends between 1990 and 2010, found that whilst obesity rates steadily increased, reported calorie intake remained relatively stable. Women's average intake rose only slightly from around 1,760 to 1,780 calories per day, and men's intake actually fell from 2,600 to 2,500 calories per day. Similar patterns have been observed in the UK, where obesity rates rose despite no clear increase in total calorie intake at a population level. So how do we make sense of this? First and foremost, energy balance still applies. You can't gain weight without a sustained excess of energy over time. But what this highlights is that measuring and controlling that balance is far more complex than we tend to think. Calorie intake is difficult to measure accurately. Food labels, portion sizes, and self-reported intake are all prone to error. And more importantly, the body is a dynamic system. When you eat more or less, your body adapts, adjusting energy expenditure through changes in metabolism, movement, and other physiological processes. So the equation is constantly shifting, meaning we can't precisely control our calorie balance just by counting calories. So rather than focusing purely on calorie counting, a more practical approach is to focus on food quality, reducing ultra-processed foods and building a diet around whole foods. Because in the real world, that's a more effective and sustainable way to regulate intake.